All right. Hi, Connie. I see you're on. All right. And I have YouTube up and going. I see 5 people are on right now. Hello, everyone. Just holding off a little bit to let people log on. And you can wave to me, give me thumbs up. Say something to let me know that you're here and watching, either here or on YouTube. I will try and look at both cameras at the same time. Sorry for that, for seeing my face go like sideways, because I'm having everything on at the same time. All right, getting thumbs up on Facebook. I have people on there. How about YouTube? Are you all hearing me well? Sound, picture, everything good? See more and more people coming on. Let's see, is there anyone? Oh, there we go. Christoph says all good, excellent. Anyone in here for the first time this week watching any of our YouTube sessions? Let me see. So yes, I have my phone sideways for my Facebook already. Is it? Let me see. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna figure this out. Wait. So let me see. Okay, is this better for Facebook? Wait. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right here. Okay, everything good here? Nope. That's okay. Let's try this again. All right, let's see. Trying to get this all. All right, how is that on Facebook? Let me know. Oh, I see. I have my friends from Sweden watching. Hi, Mia. Excellent. All right, everyone ready to get started? All right. So today I'm going to be talking about nutrient hunting, and I'm going to share my recipe of my favorite salad with you all. So that's what's coming up. So let's start with nutrient hunting. Actually, Fanny Meyer is watching. She gave me my favorite book that I have. It's called Food Pharmacy. It's written by 2 women in Sweden, and they represent the average person, and they were very curious about our diet and the relationship of the diet, what it has on our body, or the response of our body to our diet. Hi Capo. So they are interviewing with doctors, professors to learn more about it, and to explore that relationship between our body, our immune system, and our diet. And what I like about the book is that they're talking about the real world as compared to the ideal world. So in the ideal world, we would be, everything would be perfect. We would be eating 100% super healthy every day. But we all know that that's not the case, not in the real world. And that's what I like about that book. So I know the book is translated in lots of different languages, including English. So Food Pharmacy, if you're curious about it and want to look it up. So let's get started talking about our gut bacteria or microbiome. I have a little description of our gut bacteria that I found on WebMD, and I'm gonna read the description, and it says, it's the mix of bacteria in our body which is unique to you, and it's determined partly by your mother's microbiome and partly by your diet and your lifestyle. And they line the entire digestive system, but most of them live in your intestines and in your colon. They help process food and affect everything from your metabolism to your mood and your immune system. And you all know right now we're all thinking about our immune system and our coronavirus defense. So that's why it's important to talk about this. Do I have any questions so far? We have 13 people watching right now on YouTube. I know I have some people on Facebook too. And I have my cameras in all different angles. All right, no questions so far. So our gut bacteria, it's our first line of defense in our body, of our immune system. So it's really important to be aware of our gut bacteria and know how we can, help them or take care of them and maintain them healthy, because that means healthy gut bacteria, we will be healthy as an individual as well. I know probably most of you are familiar with probiotics, which means that's the actual live bacteria that is in our guts. And then there is prebiotics. So the prebiotics is what the bacteria, what it feeds off of. So for example, they love insoluble fibers, for example, complex carbs like whole grains, as well as vegetables and fruits. So those are all prebiotics. And I'm gonna flip over my notes here. Do we have any questions so far? Holding off a little bit. All right. So this leads us into my favorite salad we're gonna make, because it will be packed with nutrients and also good for our guts. We're hunting down those nutrients and making sure that our bodies can absorb all those nutrients by taking care of our gut bacteria. So I'm going to share here with you. I have prepared here in my bowl. Picture is not that great, but you can see it's just leafy greens, a little salad mix that I'm starting with. Those are great. They're high in vitamin K, calcium, and potassium. And from there, my favorite thing, I'm going to do this. I don't know if you all can see. I have red cabbage here, and I have sliced it up very finely, like shredded. Yeah, you can see here on YouTube. We have our red cabbage and apple. So what I like to do, I'm going to dump in this red cabbage into the salad. And red cabbage is great because it's rich in fiber and vitamin A, K, C, B6, and it's packed with minerals as well as calcium, potassium, magnesium, and manganese. So I think that will be good to start off with. All right. And then we're going to add the apple. I'm just dumping it all in there. And apple is also good because y'all know it's packed with fiber. And it also contains vitamin C. It has lots of potassium and polyphenols, which is a collective name of micronutrients. All right, so this is what it looks like so far. Oops. There we go. So we have our apples and cabbage and the leafy greens in there. So now here's the best part. I'm going to make my favorite salad dressing made of or with apple cider vinegar. So here. Now, what I like about using apple cider vinegar, I always get this one that says with the mother. So it means it's not pasteurized and it's unfiltered. So as you can see, it's actually really cloudy. So that means that all that fermented all that bacteria from the fermentation process and when they made the apple cider vinegar, it's still in there. So this, you're adding live bacteria to your meal or to your salad, which is great. So what I usually do, I mix about equal parts of my apple cider vinegar and my olive oil. Let's see here. I think that's probably enough. And we have olive oil here, and this one says cold pressed olive oil. Making sure to show all of you here. Oh, hi, Sharon. So now when you're choosing a good olive oil, you want to look for the ones saying they're first cold pressed. So first pressed means it's the first olives that were pressed in the pressing process. Or sorry, it was the first press in the process. So the first olives that were pressed. And then when it says cold pressed, it means that it never went up to above a certain temperature during the pressing process. So first cold press, if you can find that olive oil, means you're getting a really good quality olive oil. So I have here, I'm going to try and get equal parts. Maybe that's good. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So now what I'm going to do, just going to shake it up to mix it. And now I know apple cider vinegar, I know it doesn't smell really good. And to some people, you might not even think that it tastes very good. So what I would suggest is that start off little by little. And hi, Selbra. Sorry, I just got a question. So yes, cold pressed is just a better quality. Yes, because that means that during the pressing process, it never went above a certain temperature. Because sometimes they go above to really high temperatures to squeeze out every single drop out of all the olives, which means that also the heat destroys the nutrients in the olives and the quality of them. So that's why we want first cold pressed olive oil. I hope that helped. Any other questions? All right, so going back to the apple cider vinegar, if you just cannot stand the taste of it, I would suggest that you just add little by little. So water it down and use 50-50 of water and the apple cider vinegar for your like one part of the liquids, and then the other part of olive oil. Thank you, Connie, for clarifying the questions about the cold pressing. All right, so I'm just gonna pour my mix over here. There we go. And mix it up. This is like literally my favorite salad. I know lots of my friends definitely know I've been bringing it to parties. My colleagues have definitely had this salad when we have had our get-togethers. So yeah, this is just a great salad. And the reason why I love it is because it's packed with nutrients, and also the cabbage, because cabbage doesn't really taste like anything, or it's maybe like a little bitter, but it goes so well with those sweet apples. All right, so it's all mixed up. Looks super yummy. I'm gonna try not drop it on anything here. So the last step that I do is I add salt and pepper to it, making sure that I get both. And now I'm using the Himalayan pink salt. And the reason for that is that the Himalayan pink salt is, there's no aluminum in it, and it's also rich in trace minerals like potassium, magnesium, and calcium, which is really good for our bodies, getting all those nutrients that our bodies need. And I would just sprinkle that on top of the salad. Thank you, Christoph. My salads are the best. Do I have any questions so far? All right. So that's that. That's what I'm having for dinner tonight. I'm gonna add something for the side, maybe lentils and some roasted vegetables in the oven. Maybe that would be the next YouTube live. So tomorrow you will be with, oh, there we go. Oh, yes, I would try that, Connie. So Connie says, I like to cook cabbage, and I guess I could blend it also with apple and the dressing. And yeah, I would definitely give it a try. I have not tried it yet, but I would definitely give it a try. That's what's making it so fun in the kitchen, to experiment and figure out what works, and figure out your favorite recipes. Any other questions? I know there's like a little delay. All right. So for tomorrow, for our YouTube live, we're going to have James on, and he will teach you foam rolling stretches techniques. So that will be on tomorrow, Friday at 6. Try it. You're going to be on with Carmen and Connie at 7 p.m. We're using a virtual training platform called Virgio. It's super cool. It's super fun. You actually see your trainer and you can interact. So definitely give it a try. Log on there. You can call our call or text our studio phone number, and Carmen will help you get all signed up for that. And also, speaking of our P20 at home workout program, if you have not tried it yet, we also have our personal training on for our P20 at home program. So definitely try that as well. If you have not done that yet, you will be able to work out one-on-one with your trainer virtually. And again, the workout will be modified for you, and you'll have super fun with your trainer, staying connected, working out, staying strong, getting stronger, because we don't want to lose all that we worked so hard for now that we're all practicing social distancing, right? All right. Do I have any more questions? Getting ready to close it down. I will hold off a few seconds. All right. Thank you, Mia. She says, my salad looks amazing. getting thumbs up on Facebook. Thank you, everyone. All right. I hope everyone will have a good evening, and we will see you back tomorrow then for our next YouTube Live. Bye.